What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. Welcome to my American Horror Story Roanoke Episode 8 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Now, before I get into my recap, I do want to remind each and every one of you that I do my episode reactions for American Horror Story Roanoke. So I do have my reaction up right now for this episode. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the description down below. I also do episode reactions for The Walking Dead. Okay, so we begin this episode with Matt and Shelby trying to escape the house. Agnes just got brutally murdered outside. They go to the basement, try to go into the tunnel, and the Chan family are there, spider monkey looking motherfuckers crying on the wall. So they end up going back upstairs. Long story short, Shelby ends up killing herself, cutting her throat, getting it done quickly. She gone, leaving Dominic to his own demise. Now, Lee is getting skinned. Not fully skinned, but her legs getting cut skinned, her shoulders getting skinned, and she talks to this boy. I do not know this boy's name, Trevor, but I'm going to call him Finn Whitrock because he's Finn Whitrock. And he's like, we live in America, we get TV, you know, the way he talks. Well, Mama told me that I have no penis, like, just stuff like that, basically. And then he wants to be a star. He does cocaine. That helps. That helps a lot. So she admits that she killed Flora's dad. You're a killer, and you deserve to die. I'm kidding. How did you kill the dad that way? How? There's no explanation on how. Anyway, so she ends up killing Finn Whitrock. Thanks, Finn Whitrock, for coming by. Dom is freaking out. So Sarah and Angela. Sarah Paulson and Angela Bassett. I don't know their names in the show. I know their real names. So Dom's freaking out. Sarah and Angela end up, they are getting tortured and they're going to get their teeth cut out. So Angela escapes. She's chased outside by two goons, the two Poke family. And Lee ends up helping Sarah. They kill Mama. They end up killing her and getting, I think Sarah Paulson's the one that frickin' Negans her with a hammer. So they're back home. They see Matt, the dead body of Matt. I'm laughing out loud at that moment. They find Dominic upstairs and they cast him out. So Dominic goes outside and the door closes and he looks behind him and you could see that the pigman is there. So the pigman ends up, it just appears out of anywhere and ends up slashing and dashing and killing Dominic. So after that, where are we at now? So he kills him. And it's daylight. They go to sleep, have a little fun time at night. They wake up, it's morning, and then after that, Gillian is the pigman. They go downstairs, and they close the door, and Gillian is the pigman, which is Wes Bentley. And everyone, over the past weeks, people have been telling me, Wes Bentley. Because everyone's like, where's Evan? Where's Evan? Where's this? Where's that? I'm like, where's Wes Bentley? I know he was in the flashbacks, but I'm like, where's Wes Bentley? And they said, he's done with the show. He's not going to be in the show anymore. Well, I told you he would come back, and he did. I'm a Wes Bentley guy. I'm glad he came back. But he's probably going to die, but still. Starting off with the pros, just like I said a few moments ago, y'all know me, I'm a Wes Bentley guy. I really enjoyed the ending. Kind of everything's jumping the shark. They're moving too fast. They really don't, there's no attachment to any characters whatsoever. But the ending with Gillian, aka Wes Bentley, being at the door, he's dressed as a pigman, I thought that was really cool. I was like, I didn't expect that, but I was like, I hope that somebody's a Wes Bentley, or it had to be Dennis O'Hare. It had to be two other people in that pig suit. I'm pretty sure Sydney put him up to the test to scare them. I don't think he's the pigman that ended up killing Dominic, so most likely the pigman's probably going to kill the fake pigman. I can kind of guess that already. And how about Finn Whitrock, man? From Dandy Mott to that model designer guy in Hotel. Was his name Travis? Wasn't his name Travis in there or something? I don't remember. But and then to this itself, man, I really liked his role. Almost like where you could kind of see he's maybe the less psychotic one out of the group. He's still psychotic, but he's like loving and caring, and he just wants to pet the bunny, but he's still crazy. But I really liked his character. I'm like, oh man, he died after one episode. That sucks. But that is my favorite line out of the episode. We live in America, we get TV. And I guess the same goes for the retarded cannibal family, the Polk family. I'm gonna eat. Oh, let's take your sweet teeth out right now. Literally erotic going on. It's very creepy, very disturbing, and that's the thing. And I read a comment on Instagram when I read a comment because I went to the American Horror, on Facebook, and I went to the comments. And someone said, like, they actually put the horror back in American Horror Story. And, yeah, this season has been great at scary. This season, I mean, Ryan Murphy and his team have been rising up the horror. Is it not, like, it's scary. It's not like my heart attack sort of scary, like I'm going to have a heart attack, but it is scary enough where it freaks you out, and you don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what's going to come next for the characters, and I like that. And last but not least for the pros, Sarah Paulson, man. She's really good in this episode. Really good, great at times. I mean, you believe her. She's scared, and she's like, oh no, please, oh bless your soul, bless your soul. The only part I didn't like Sarah Paulson in this episode, which I thought was so cheesy, I really thought it was cheesy, is when she saw Shelby's body and she's like, oh, I feel a part of me died with her. And like the way she said it, it's like, geez, that was not needed. That was stupid. Whoever put that in there, like, oh no, like just, I don't know, it sounds so fake at the same time. Anyway, Dominic was just sitting right there, they're kind of jumping into the cons. Cuba Gooding Jr., man, what a way. I'm gonna get my spin off. Damn it, Sydney, I'm gonna get my spin off. And then he ends up getting killed. Like, just the way it was done, him going outside the door and the pig man killing him. He didn't even try to run. He didn't even, like, this or that. And how didn't the pig man go inside the bathroom and kill him, for one thing? You know, it's just, I don't know. They jumped the shark a lot in this episode. They don't know where. It's messy. There's no emotional connection towards the characters whatsoever. That's where they're really messing up. You know why? Because every episode is basically death, 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 death. Wait, is that something? No, death? It's all death. Also, the Chen family, they never did anything, did they? They're just like, wee, like they're just like, wee, like going everywhere, and they're crawling through the walls and shit. Spider-Man and stuff. Why? How do we know they're going to hurt you? I mean, they look weird, but why do they want to hurt you? I don't understand that. Why do they want to hurt people if they were good people once and now they're dead? And I was kind of mad, like, if they go in the tunnel, where's Edward? Remember the Evan Peters character, the one that was like, Wee! In the tunnel, like, Wee! Why? Where's that Edward? Where's the guy? Why don't they go search for him or something? They totally could. Now, I wasn't shocked when Shelby killed herself. She was already crazy and dement, like, just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, where you were kind of like, she has a knife in her hand, she's gonna kill herself. And she was like, whoosh, and it was predictable. You could already tell she was downstairs and she was like, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Wow. I don't know what to say. Shelby's dead. You would think either Matt or Shelby would survive. Matt's already dead. You would think Shelby would be the strong one to make it out. She's not. Great. And last but not least for the cons, how did they get back to the house? I know they probably went to the tunnels, but I'm assuming the Polk farm is a while away. I'm not sure it's next door. They would have to walk to the tunnel, so they didn't encounter anything when walking back to the house. They didn't see anything. We gotta go back to the room and get my suitcase. Why? Just go to the road and go. Go home. Why'd you go back? Why? This was a chance to escape. Not a good idea anymore now, is it? Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this episode. I thought it was really good. It wasn't great, but there were a lot of entertaining moments, and that's the thing, is why this is one of my favorite seasons out of American Horror Story so far. Is it messy? Yes. Is it like, it's just death, there's no really character or emotion towards it? Yeah, I know. It's not, it jumps the shark a lot, there's not much to it. It's just the house and the people dying and this and that, and there's nothing really to it. But it's still entertaining to watch, it's still disturbing, it's still creepy, and the actors look, they look fine. They look fine. I think it's good that Sarah Paulson's still around. and Lee's around, and then now we have Wes Bentley to it. And how has Wes Bentley been surviving the past days? I hope we get to hear a little bit more of that from his side of the story. But other than that, man, I think it's a really good episode. It wasn't great, wasn't amazing, wasn't the best out of the season, but it keeps on getting better and better little by little. So far, there hasn't been an episode where I'm like, that's not worth watching again, that's horrible. No, I think every episode has like a rewatch value in a sort of way where I could watch it years down the line and still, like, yeah, it was good, man. I actually enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Very entertaining. So I'm going to give American Horror Story Roanoke Chapter 8 a B+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Make sure to share this with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome American Horror Story Roanoke reviews every single week. We only have 2 more episodes left, man. 2 more episodes and we're done with the story. That is it. Let's have a fun time. Let's have a good time. About like 70 subscribers away. 80 subscribers. I think I'm 70 subscribers away from 500. Let's go ahead and get it done, man. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Till next time. Bye-bye.